Good morning, Manoj Kumar, teacher, Middle School, Shahpura. Taking yesterday's lesson to forward, students. Our topic is today social reforms. What was the need to reform the Indian society? We can say that there were many voices have creeped into Indian society which compelled thinkers, which compelled our social activists to reform the society. But it was very difficult to reform Indian society without taking the help or the assistance of law. Law means britishers. So many social reformers of that time came forward, but they approached the britishers to enact laws, to make legislation by which those social vices which have creeped in or which were prevalent in the society at that time would be stopped. Amongst them was the sati. Sati was, as I have told you yesterday, that sati was a tradition practiced by the upper caste Hindus, mostly Rajputs, among the Rajputs which are known as Kshatriyas and Brahmins. When a male used to die, when a male died, his wife was burnt alive on his prayers. This was called sati. It was a very inhuman tradition, and in 1829, English banned sati because many of the English officers, they were criticizing Indian tradition. They were criticizing these religions because of corrupt practices, because of inhuman practices. So many reformers of that time, they raised their voice against the social evils, but amongst them was Raja Ram Rai. You might have heard he established a society which was named as Brahmo Sabha, later known as the Brahmo Samaj in Kolkata. He was born in 1772 and died in 1833. I have mentioned you the date he lived. So Raja Mohan Rai was the first Indian to stood against these voices which Indian society was practicing at that time. And these voices have made us infamous. These voices have made us look down by the people who at that time whom India was known. Sati was banned, and banning of the child marriage. As you know, in all the sections of the society, either upper caste or the lower caste. Students, I would like to clear you one more thing. Indian society was divided on the basis of the practice, on the basis of the, we can say, work, into 4 sections of society, main 4 sections. There were Brahmanas. Brahmanas were the upper, like this. This was Brahmans. Then comes Rajputs, Kshatriyas. Then comes Vaishyas. Vaishyas were the people who were associated. Brahmans, their main job was to religious affairs, their main job was to teach the religion to the Hindus and to maintain the religious traditions, religious occasions, whatsoever religious duties were performed by the Brahmanas. Then came the Kshatriyas, who were the warriors. Kshatriyas were the warriors who protected the state during the times of emergency. They were all recruited in the army, they were in the police, and they were the warriors of that society. Then Vaishyas were the people who were associated with the business. Okay, these were the number 3rd, Vaishyas, and then Shudras. Shudras were the people who were to perform manual jobs, who were to perform all the jobs of these three classes. So at the lowest were the Shudras and at the upper were the Brahmanas, okay, and Rajputas. Sati was prevalent in these Brahmanas and Kshatriyas, okay. Sati was prevalent in these two sections of the society. It had ruined Indian society. But it was banned in 1829 by William Bentinck's efforts, and Raja Ram Mohan Roy's. He was a social reformer and helped a lot to administration to ban sati. Then comes the child marriage, and there were numerous social vices prevalent in Indian society. Okay, Raja Ram Mohan Roy took the advantage of the English. He was able to draw the attention of the English officers towards these inhuman practices and got them banned and got them even eradicated, got them not only banned but got them declared illegal, got them declared unconstitutional and against the law. Okay, I hope you must have know the role done by the social reformer. It was very difficult at that time to raise the voice against the Brahmans, against the Kshatriyas, against that social order, which, as per them, it was made by the God. It was made by the God Himself. So to raise the voice against these traditions was to raise the voice against the God. इन चीजों के खिलाफ आवाज उठाना भगवान के खिलाफ आवाज उठाना माना जाता था. तो उस टाइम सोशल रिफॉर्मर्स को बहुत सारी मुश्किलात का सामना करना पड़ा, बट फॉर द सेक ऑफ द सोसाइटी, फॉर द सेक ऑफ द ह्यूमैनिटी दे डिड. ओके, थैंक यू वेरी मच.